Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I noticed something on the air, and by something on the air it's the winter sale on AliExpress. Basically it's a choice day sale. Right now they have some dates that say to be disclosed starting on the 18th of January, which will be probably another sale. But we'll deal with what we have right now, and I found some deals for you guys and I'm sharing them with you. So today we'll only have gear that I have, that I tested, even if it's not yet on the channel. I found some, I will not say ideal deals, because the best deals that we saw was last year on the anniversary sale. By that time we had amazing deals, and hopefully this year we'll also get them. But if you really need something right now, it may be a good idea to check the deals that I have for you. First will be rods, after that it will be BFS reels, after that will be ultralight and light reels, and after that things that I'll probably be ordering soon. I didn't feature any lures and baits because I will be having a big box or big bag on box in a few days coming on the channel, and with that I don't think I will need to put any more lures in here, because I cover some, and hooks and all things small that you can order, probably still on this sale, because the videos should be right around the corner. So I think I put it to be posted on the 2nd of January. And with this long ass intro I will present you the deals that I found. Nothing that they are amazing, but if we click on the coupons you can always count on them. So so we have the €3 off in 29, the 8 and 69, and the 20 in 159, and after that it's too much money for you to spend. You shouldn't really. I didn't put anything extraordinarily expensive in here, so I will just start with the rods. This rod just arrived today on the mail, just had some time to play with it and flex it a little bit. It's a very soft rod. It says it's 40-ton carbon fiber. It's very subtle, and if you notice it's pink. Yes, it's pink. So if you have a daughter or someone that appreciates pink, this can be a rod for it. It's very inexpensive. So $25. Probably the coupons will work on it. You will have to check it out on the day. I cannot confirm it, but still it's very inexpensive, and at least for me it has free shipping. So the 1.8 meters, so around 6 foot ultralight rod, you can have it in either a casting or spinning version. Mine is the casting version, because why not? And it feels pretty darn good for the price that I pay. Still on the same ballpark of price, you have a classic, but you will see, guys, in the near future on the channel that I will do a review of this version. So you already saw this one, which I fished with it today, and had a blast with a very inexpensive reel. I maybe if I'm awake enough when I'm editing this video, I will put some footage of it. But basically I use this rod to test the Samurai Phantom that I will feature just in a bit. But you will see this rod. So this has the Fuji guides, and it's a little bit smaller and has a nicer grip, as you can see in there. It's even more compact. I can fit it on my iStar sling bag. But this one and this one are good bets if you want something budget friendly and portable. Continuing on, one rod that I really like, I maybe recommend this instead of the Delicacy as a budget beginner's rod. It's the Mavlos Resolute, the travel version. So it's 4-parter. You can have it either in spinning or casting. I have the 2-parter on casting. I have the 4-parter, so the travel version, on spinning. It's a great rod for beginners. It's very forgiving. It goes well with any reel from 500 to, I would say, 2000 if it's light. But either way, 26, I think you can find it even cheaper. It was just the same link that I used to buy mine, so I know that it comes with a good packaging and it will not have any problems arriving on your destination. And we continue on with a rod that I'm how I'd say, falling in love. I just broke the tip of mine with a barbell. It would be the biggest fish of the year, fisherman tales, but either way, it was a tank of a fish. It took 50 meters of my line and broke the tip. The vendor was kind enough to send me a replacement. I just had to pay the postage, which I think was $13 or $12, something like that. So for me it was like 10 euros, and I just said the guy, please, I have the casting version. I said, just send me, I will order the spinning version, the 1.92 meters, and you send me the spare tip in there. So I will have also a review of the beautiful Fishinger in spinning version, and I will compare it with my Mi-Fine rods, because as you can see right now, for $35 it's the same price that you would get for a Mi-Fine rod on sale, but this one covers a lot of how can I put it, a lot of rods that Mi-Fine has. So you know that the range on Mi-Fine, sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not, like on any other brand. This one can really throw from 0.6 something like that until 8 grams. So it's a great versatile rod that I really like. So I've been testing. Now I use the Creek Dance and I also use this rod as a mule for when I'm testing bait casters. So let's see if and when the spare arrives, I can put the spinning version also through the test. And the second one, another rod that arrived recently at my house, is the Ant House. And since I'm a Doombas, I ordered the ultralight cast, the biggest version. So I think 1.85 meters, so 6'1", and it's 0.2 to 0.8 grams. And I believe it because the rod is very flexible, but it's also it looks like it has a lot of qualities, and for sure it's not. For me it was like 38 euros with a lot of coupons and discounts, but if I order right now, even with the price that is there and the coupons, it will be 40 something euros, but because as you can see I have 19 euros of shipping. But this is for sure at 50 euros or dollars, it's a bargain. So if you order, you will not be disappointed. The video review will follow suit if weather permits it. Continuing on, if you want something longer, so until now I just feature rods that will go like the from I think 1.35 with the Hunting Goddess from Nia until 6'1", which is the biggest. It's this one if you want a bait caster, and 190 something in the spinning version of the Beautiful. If you want something longer, don't mess it too much. So if you want a bait caster, just get the Pure Lure Zero. The price is not in here, but as you can see in here, I already have a coupon for 5 euros in 77 euros. More coupons in here, and you will have the coupons from AliExpress, and they will stack on top of each other, and this rod on the end will cost you like around $90, 80 something euros. So very affordable for a rod that you can get on a casting version with 2.28 meters or 7'6". So and the rod feels very premium. But continuing on, if you don't want the casting version, you can go a little bit on a cheaper route and get the Mifine Microbite if you just want a long spinning rod. I've been testing mine video of the in-water test. I did the unboxing already. Should follow suit, unfortunately, with chub, because tides don't like me and they never go with my schedule. I wanted to test it on sea bass or bream or whatever would bite me on saltwater, but it hasn't been possible because I always get crappy tides and I will not be doing a lot of kilometers or miles just to get skunked. And if you want something to throw flies and other crap and you don't want a bait caster, for some reason just want a spinning rod, my advice for you, if you want to throw small stuff, it's the Mifine Ghost Blade. It will go to 47 euros, already comes with the Fuji guide, so nothing to mess about. It has a hollow tip or tubular tip, so it's surprisingly fast for the type of rod like that it is, contrary to the Illusion Slash. So this is a good rod for you to have to throw sub 1 gram stuff. Very, very capable. And now we move on to bait casters. So this was the reel that I was testing today. If you want to check out, I maybe put a clip in here. Off the brakes again. Again, a little bit more distance. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Or put it next to the Pure Lure telescopic rod. But I will advise you, just get this reel because it's $25. If you put a spool of braid in here, I think this also has some coins discount. Just even with so let me make some quick calculations. This reel will cost you around 23 euros for me. Since it's a choice item, it will get very fast to your door. But this reel, it's very, very, very cheaply made. But it works. So I was throwing anything from 1.5 to 2.5 grams. So nice BFS range if you're throwing cranks. So there's not a lot of cranks and jerks that go under that weight. And even smaller presentations if you use tungsten like I do now. You don't really need to go under that, only if you like wasping or something for very, very small fish. Even like this size of a chub will go on the presentation with a 2 gram or 1 gram tungsten weight, so there's no problems with that. But again, it's very, very cheaply. Mine work perfectly out of the box. The only complaint that I have is that the clicker for the brake adjustment just stopped working right on the unboxing. But other than that, it works perfectly fine. The brakes work, so you can feel every time I was testing the reel, every time I adjusted the brakes, I get a little bit more range. Didn't get any annoying backlashes. The line didn't go through the in between the spool and the frame. So it works perfectly fine. The longevity of the reel, I have already seen an unboxing in Portuguese. Brazilian guy did it, and everything it's plastic inside, but it's nylon plastic, so it should hold like 1 season, maybe 2 seasons, even if you fish it consistently. So again, if you are on a tight budget, this can be an answer. Since all the other reels went up in price, like the Solo King Acura and the Aurora Air, this can be our answer, or the next one if you have like an extra $10. So this is the Beer King Athena. I've also fished with this reel. The video I think is already uploaded. It doesn't have any thumbnail, so even members, and now it's a good time. So if you want to have early access to videos, have some exclusive videos where I uncrop the image on some spots, you can do it. I think the minimum is 99 cents per month. I don't lock anything on tiers. So there's more tiers, but basically it's the 99. The rest, it's if anyone values my work and wants to chip in a little bit more. The only thing that it has, it's like uncropped videos and early access. So if I do a bunch of videos, I will just post it as I edited them, and you will have early access. Instead of like 2-3 videos per week, you get a bunch of them, and I'm trying to get a little bit more advanced. So I want to have like at least 1 month of videos so I can manage my schedule. If I want to release something earlier, I have videos up front to give me a safety net of uploads every week, and I can go after trout, after sea bass without the fear of not being able to make content. But either way, I was testing this reel. It's pretty good, but again, I advise you, if we go down in here, there are 5-star reviews and there are 1-star reviews. Being a guy that is used to AliExpress, so this guy gives a 1-star review because probably this reel fall on the factory. This reel is broken. I don't know why. The guy says it's not recommended, absolute joke. Mine works perfectly. Brakes work magnificent. The hybrid bearings also work great. If you want to throw anything over 2 grams, like a Power BFS reel, this could be for you, and it's very inexpensive. And you also have 5% off with coins. And since it's a choice article, it will also have the discount of the coupons. 138 grams, very fast. The speed, the gear ratio, it's 8.2 to 1. So it's a great little reel for you to fish. Cannot really say much more. Probably in the 2-3 weeks you will be able to see my full extended opinion of this reel. But moving on for something that you not yet see on the channel. Again, I fished with this recently. I was catching dink chub. This is one of the reels that I had to pair with my Pure Lure Zero to go after sea bass. So I was fishing chub with a 2 gram presentation with a 0.30 millimeter leader. So this is the Kingdom Micro Monster, and it will be available for 68 euros. So pretty inexpensive for what is basically the same. I think I forgot to mention the Birking Athena has the same braking system as you see on Daiwas. So MagForce Z, it has an inducted cup that will go in and out the magnets on the side of the reel. And this has the same with the small difference. So they claim that the cup on the spool, it will move as on the Birking, but also the magnets in here will move. So it's double movement, so double better, double the price also. But this one also features an aluminum frame. It's a deeper spool. I would consider this more of a bass BFS reel, so Power BFS also, but a little bit more beefy. Not as fast, so 7.6 to 1, but great little reel. Kingdom usually also will have nice coupons if you follow them on Facebook to use on top of this and on top of the AliExpress coupons. But continuing on, I'll be banging on this store forever. I really like my iStar Aurora Air, and I really like my iStar Geo. It's very light. a lot better put together than the iStar Aurora, and it's $71. It's or 71 euros. It's very expensive, but it works, and you cannot get anything as nice cheaper. The iStar Aurora Air, it's $60 or $55. The Solo King Acura, it's $50. So sorry. But talking about something nice and smooth, I think this one, the Cast King Valiant Eagle Pro or Cast King Valiant Eagle 2 Pro, has all the condiments to surpass the Pure Lure Silver Feather Air on my heart. So I've been messing with this reel. It's a little bit more heavy than the Air, but it feels like butter. And you throw things and you don't feel anything. You don't feel any vibrations on your hand while you're casting. This is a very, very, very well put together reel. I really like it. Everything works. Everything is tight. You don't have any play anywhere. Brakes work wonders. I just need a little bit more testing on the lower end. If this can cast 1 gram, I will be satisfied, and for me it will be better value than the Pure Lure Silver Feather. I would say this at the same price. If it will draw 1 gram, it's better value. And now it's even cheaper. So Silver Feather Air should be around 99 euros. This one, it will be 87 euros. And sometimes you can get weird coupons from Cast King where it will get even cheaper, and I think I paid like 50 or 40 something euros for mine. So massive price and very, very good reel. If you don't need the aluminum frame, get this. It's my pick. Best plastic reel that you can get. It's right now it's this one for BFS. And then it's this one. It's the Pure Lure Miek. It's a good price, 178 euros. You will have the coupons again. So $10 off immediately with one of these coupons. Plus the coupons from AliExpress, you will get like 150, 148 euros. So pretty decent price. Under $150 for a DC BFS reel that can draw 1 gram. So good deal. But moving on to spinning reels. Again, my baby, the Delq NF 800, not get the 1000, get the 800. 15 euros, solid reel. If you are into light stuff, get this one if you are on the low budget. It will work pretty well. Even if you have like a $50 budget for a combo 60, spend this $15 on this and spend the rest on the rod. The rod will make much more difference than the reel. This reel will work, and you will thank me later for the added sensitivity that you will get on a better rod. Continuing on with the very I just picked the other one on the other day, so I have the 2000 and the 800. I'm sending the 2000 to a friend in south of Portugal, and I just picked it. It's so smooth, and I fished it in brackish waters more than one time. I fished with it for sea bass, twatchad, and it's still so smooth. It keeps on spinning, and it's sort of light, so I think it's 170 grams. A small frame, pretty good looking, makes an amazing combo with the outrange. Very good value at $30. Also good value and very smooth. It's the Tsurunoya Metish. You only have three sizes. You can see in here that it's from the 1000 to the 2000, you get like double the drag. So from 4 or 8.8 pounds to 16 pounds or something, or 18 pounds and 8 kilos of drag, but you get 8+1 ball bearings, a lot of line capacity, and this reel it feels solid. It feels like what the Shimano should have at $50 or something like that. It feels that you can go on saltwater with it, even though you shouldn't, because it only says freshwater. But it feels very, very solid. It's very, very, very smooth. It's smoother than a lot of $50-$60 reels that you buy. But continuing on, even also with Tsurunoya, Artemis, very, very solid reel. Very, very good price. Tsurunoya things are not cheap, considering they are CDM, but they are also very, very good and have amazing quality control. So this reel for $53, I have the 1500S, but they have smaller versions. They have a 1000S, the 800, and it keeps going until the 3000, yes. So they have a very, very good range if you are targeting smaller fish like I do, until bass with a 3000. Very, very good price point at $53 for the 1000S. And my favorite spinning reel from 2024, Kingdom Tagman. Again, C2000S. Don't mess with the others because they will be a lot bigger and a lot heavier. So under $50. Very, 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 a very, very good deal. I think minimum price that you can get in one of these before coupons was like 45 euros. So 48 on a choice day. Pretty good deal. And now something that I'm just looking for and probably will buy. I don't have it. I'm yet to test it. But so you know what I'm looking for in the next coming months. This one is actually coming to my house, hopefully. You see the price? Even with shipping, I think I pay 8 euros for this rod. I'm so nasty that I went on Coin's page to get this rod, and I got a 20% or 30% discount on this price. So I got it for 8 euros and something with shipping. So this rod, you will see it a lot on AliExpress being sold from anything like, I think the minimum price I saw for this was 15 euros, something like that, and the maximum price I saw was like 30 something euros. I don't know the brand. I know that supposedly they are good for the price again, and they have spinning casting versions, 1.68 and 1.8 meters, so 5'4", I think, if I'm not wrong, and 6 foot. I'm also looking to this rod. So this is if you pay close attention, this will say shishi. So this is basically another shishi rod, but with sort of a different fancy approach to the reel seat and the butt section. And you can, I think I will get a bigger version. So 30 euros, nothing that expensive, and something fun for me to try when I'm trout fishing. Also, I want a fanny pack. I've been looking through this one from Kingdom. I started with a big backpack, and I'll probably still use it if I'm on a beach going after sea bass, or if I'm very stationary drifting crankbaits and I have to have my net because big chub are there. But in the summer I just want something small like this, where I can put some hooks, some small boxes, some weights and some soft plastics. Soft plastics I don't rotate a lot. I will try something new now and then, but I stick to the basics because I'm already changing so many variables with my gear that something needs to stay. So if I'm not catching that many fish, I need to have confidence on the soft plastics that I'm throwing, even though they change from time to time. So I'm using new sort of soft plastics right now for chub, but I will talk about it on future videos. And the other rod that I'm looking for, I think there's something similar to this one being sold on Mavlo's store, but this is basically like Ultima. So it's a tapered rod, but with higher cast weight and longer. So you can get it in 2.13 meters, which is the one I'm eyeing. So 2.13 meters and casting for bass. If it's anything like the Ultima, this one will be a banger, and it's even with shipping, it will come shy of $50. So these are the things that I'm looking for. I'm also looking to a lot of budget stuff. I really want to do a service testing a lot of budget stuff, because you don't know, the LQ reel, it's really amazing, and it's just $15, and that will let you extend that little budget that you have. Like if you wanted to spend, I would say like 50 with that LQ, you can get the Beautiful rod, which is a very good rod, a lot better than the $25 that you can get from Sogeland and so on. So pretty. This year will be a year of budget. And now just a sneak peek at what I'm doing. So you will see me talking about logging on my future videos, and you will see me measuring a lot of fish. So in here, this is basically the dashboard. Let me just do a zoom out. I will mess with the stream, I think, hopefully, so you can see the whole thing. Yeah, I have 300 tabs open. Let's see if you can see everything. So I'm basically running an app through a spreadsheet, because that's what I used to do at work. But basically this is the dashboard. So in here you have a GPS map of all the catches. Of course I will not show it, but basically I went 3 times. I had 3 sessions logging and I can use this on my smartphone. So I just take a picture and just put on a small questionnaire or a formula or whatever you want to call it, and it will feed a spreadsheet, and then this app will do all the magic. The platform, it's called AppSheet. I think now they belong to Google, but as you can see, Portugal, I caught 30 fish. You can see it's near my area. In here you have the lengths of the fish by the order that I caught them. So I started very strong with 30 centimeters, and from then it was just average. In here you have the total length of fish that I caught. So 545 centimeters, so 5.5 meters almost. In here it's the count. So it only has one column, because I only caught chub until on those 3 sessions. If I had caught let's say a sunfish, it would appear in another column in here with a count of 1, 2, or whatever I had caught. As you can see in here it says chub. In here it's the same thing. It will sum all the size, because I'm measuring the fish that I catch, and by the end of the year I hope to have some results. In here you have all the data by order. So I started this on the 20th of December, then I went fishing also on the 28th, and then I went fishing on the 30th. So you have here a bigger version of the graphic, the total length, the daily total. So first time I went logging, I caught 5 fish, second time I caught 10, and the third time I caught 15, which sounds made up, but it was actually what happened. And in here you have the log. So this is basically all the data. So if I go in here, just another closer look, it will ask me for the date, the time, the spot, and it will open Google Maps. I'm also feeding the temperature. I put also the information how the sky is on that day. If it's clear, the water levels, the rod that I'm using. So I have a table with all the rods that I have that feeds this drop-down menu, and the reels, and the type of lure that I'm using, the color, the species of fish. So I have also a table that feeds the names, and in here I have the size, which I can just do like this, the weight. I never put the weight because, as you can see, it doesn't have an asterisk, so I'm not obliged to, and I can upload a photo. That's basically it. I fill all of this form and I get this nice data, and I hopefully have even more data by the end of the year. As you can see in here, this is how the file of the photo is saved. So if you want to save photos of your fish and know what you were fishing that day, this is also a good tool for it. So in here you can see the date, the hour, and the combo that I was using, and the fish that I caught, and everything. It's just using your, in my case, my Google Drive. I have there a sheet. This app reads and writes on that sheet, which is basically a spreadsheet, and then they make the magic happen. If you are interested in doing this for yourself, it's very, very, very simple. So a basic version of this, it's 5 minutes of work. It's basically open a spreadsheet, making a table, and then you can just, if you want to just log date, time, name of something, your GPS location, and a photo. It's 10 minutes to set up, and then you can have all your spots just for yourself, because you're not putting that on a huge database, because this is just a tool that has nothing to do with fishing. I just know how to use it, and I use it for myself. So in the end of the year, I can hopefully give some more data on my fishing. But this is what I had to show today, and I hope that you guys had a nice Christmas, and you will enter with the right foot on the new year, and you will catch a lot of fish with your new gear. But until then, I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.